what's up, what's up? It's your girl Nique and you're tuned in to Nique at Night. And tonight's video is doing a deeper dive in the viral video that is all over social media of three men who posed as UPS workers. They did a home invasion and the images of the situation was terrifying. A YouTube channel by the name of Midwest Safety posted unseen images of this heist, and it was wild, like something that you see in the movies. Well, there was a lot of questions after the video ended, like, why would these men target this home? Why would the home of a average house have surveillance in every single room, including the bedroom, the living room, the outside, all over the entire house? And it made me dig deeper to find out what was the details of this story. Now, I was able to uncover the Facebook page of the mom, the Facebook page of the victim. I was able to find the Facebook page of the suspect in this case. One of the suspects in this case has spoken out on his social media since this has gone viral. He's making statements online and so much more. So we're gonna go into all of it in this video. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and visit my website, www.niqueatnight.com, for some cool earrings and cool merch. Now, without further ado, I'm gonna start this video, but before I start this video, I wanna give you guys a disclaimer. If you don't wanna see anything that will be a tearjerker, because I'm gonna be honest, when I watched the videos, it had me choked up, it had me disheveled. I had to pray after I watched this video. It's very heavy content. So if you don't want to see something very heavy, then come back to, like, skip ahead like 15 minutes or so. We're gonna just watch a little bit of it so you guys who haven't seen it get the gist of the gravity of this situation and what's going on. So without further ado, the video surrounds a man and his wife and his son.
On January 26, 2024, a family of five, a father, a mother, their 20-year-old son, and two young children under the age of 5, were living a normal day inside their home on 94th Avenue Northwest in Coon Rapids, Minnesota, completely unaware of what was coming their way, as a navy blue Nissan Altima pulled up outside, and three suspects stepped out, two of them dressed in UPS-style uniforms, pretending to be delivery workers while secretly planning a robbery. A plan that would, within minutes, explode into a brutal encounter that would shock the entire community, seen by the public before.
All right, so this guy right here, he was apprehended, I want to say the same day. He is this individual right here, okay? So this guy who comes up, he has this UPS package. He knocks on the door to attempt to do this fake delivery, and then he's going to walk away, and the victim's son, or the son who was also a victim, ends up coming out.
Kalau kantuk kantuk.
One of the victims steps out, apparently completely unaware the delivery is a setup.
All right, and if you've ever got a package, you know the first thing you spot when you leave your home and you're expecting a package or you see a delivery driver is a big UPS truck. What's going on? Like, number one, I don't see a UPS truck. You got a box in your hand, and then it's not one delivery guy, but two delivery guys that are walking up, and there's no truck in sight.
Ain't no big dog, is it? Ain't no big dog, is it? Not yet. Hey, check it out. Come on. Don't move. Don't move. Move your hand. Move your hand. Move your hand. Open the door. Move in there. Move like that. Huh? Yeah. Open the door. Move on the floor. Hey, don't move.
The home security camera captures the third suspect come up the driveway after he's waved in by the other men.
Come on, come on.
All right, so almost immediately they're tussling with the father. So he tells them that his father's inside. They're tussling with the father. They're having a struggle at the door. And then the son is who they walk through the house. Now, because this is their video, obviously I have to keep pausing it because it's not my video. It's Midwest Crimes video. So if you guys want to watch it uninterrupted without me pausing it, then head over there. But over here is where you're going to find out all of the extra details that they didn't include.
She's right there. Look at your phone. I'm not. I swear I'm not. I swear I'm not. Una pistola, mijo. ¿Eh? Tienen una pistola, amigo. Dos morenos. Mom. Yeah. Please, please. Oh, don't do anything, please. Oh.
The mother managed to call 911, leaving the line open so dispatchers could hear what was happening as the chaos unfolded.
911, Seattle, just an emergency. Hello?
Oh my gosh. Give me the money. And I ain't playing. Look. I know. Hey, Mario Alberto. Come on with the money, man.
All right. So if you guys just heard that, one of the gunmen names the father by name. So he already knew who the father was. He said, Mario Alberto, come out with the money, man. So he already knew him prior to this. And he named him by name.
Okay.
Ow!
Stop playing with me.
Ow!
Give me the money.
Okay.
I'm gonna smack out you.
Please don't. I will give you whatever you want.
Go give me the money then.
Okay, that's all.
Come on. You get where you move to.
Oh my God.
Get up.
I'm getting up.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna smack out your son.
Oh, okay, I'm going.
Come on in.
Okay.
All right, where the money? Go get it. Get it. Ain't playing. Go get it.
It's right here.
Get it. Come on, open it. Man,
Don't move.
Hurry up. Just hold him. Sit down. If he moves, open it. Where is that? This ain't all the man. You finna play with me, so I got to go violate.
No, please
Okay.
don't. That's all the money we have.
This ain't nothing.
That's all we have.
Okay.
Ow!
All right,
Ow! It's all we have. Oh my God, it's all we have.
All right. So as you see, all of this is taking place in front of her toddlers. Now, this blurred circle up above in the doorway, and you see the toddler literally watching as the father gets executed. And as she's on the ground, the son is on the ground, they hear a gunshot. The little baby is looking directly at their father. All right, let me bring it back just a smidge.
All we have.
Okay.
Ow!
All right.
Ow! It's all we have. Oh my God, it's all we have. Oh my God, no. Oh my God, no. It's all we have. Oh my God.
With no mercy, one of the intruders turns on the father, 39-year-old Mario Alberto Trejo Estrada, and a single shot to the head ends his life in the entryway of the home.
Where are my babies?
I have money for you.
Where are my babies? Where are my babies?
I have money for you.
Where are my babies?
The terrifying footage continues as the intruders turn their violence toward the mother and her 20-year-old son, all while the two young children are still in the home. The victims are later identified as 42-year-old Shannon Patricia Youngworth and her son, 20-year-old Jorge Alexander Reyes Youngworth. Leaving the two young children in a state of unimaginable trauma, the intruders rushed to destroy evidence before fleeing the scene, unaware that nearly every moment of their crime had already been captured on camera. Meanwhile, inside the home, a heartbreaking act of bravery unfolds. The older child, despite being just a toddler himself, pulls his little sibling away, shielding them from the sight of their mother on the floor. A moment of pure innocence and instinct, leaving investigators and everyone who later watched this footage stunned. Just minutes later, officers arrived.
Whew, child. When I seen this the first time, watching that baby pull the sister away so that she doesn't see watching him pull the baby away so that the baby doesn't see the mom was terrifying. Like, I immediately, I was shook, oh my goodness, what the HE double hockey sticks is going on? It shook me to the core. It disturbed my day. I had to definitely pray about it. I had to regroup for a very long time because the facts were so overwhelming. But even though the situation was extremely overwhelming, it left me wondering, why did they target this house? Why did they expect to have a large amount of cash at the home? And what was going on in the house to where the family has surveillance literally everywhere, top of the line surveillance that you normally see in big estates? When people have big mansions and big estates, you normally see this type of surveillance in big wealthy neighborhoods. So to see this home that seemed like your average run-of-the-mill house, they have surveillance. Normally what people have is in their entry points. They'll have, for instance, me, I have every entry point of my house covered. You get what I'm saying? Cameras in my garage, cameras in the front, on the side, in the back, cameras all over in my entry points. But they had cameras everywhere. So doing a deeper dive, I was able to uncover that the father of this situation was allegedly connected to the cartel. So the father, Mario, he had been connected to the cartel. He had been sending money back to Mexico, and he had a storage unit where he had large amounts of narcotics. Now, after this situation happened, the police issued within hours a search warrant to his storage location where he was known and he had been under surveillance. So the father and his behavior and the mother, who also was sending money back to Mexico, they were the reason why these guys targeted this home. Okay? So let me bring up a news clip that kind of gives you guys the ins and outs on what this father brought onto his unsuspecting children. Now, there's a lot of situations where, you know, and by no means am I saying that he deserved to die or anything like that, but the actions and the stuff that you get involved with can not only impact you, but your loved ones. This is a situation where he was involved in some nefarious activity, and it brought trauma to his wife, his kids. His stepson was unalived, and all of this happened in front of their babies because of a lifestyle that was happening. Now, let me pull up this news clip and bring you guys up to speed on everything that they found in his storage unit that they surveilled for months.
This is a search warrant from January 26th that's dated 4:30 timestamp. That's just 4 hours after the shooting. And one of the victims of the shooting, 39-year-old Mario Trejo Estrada, is named in this search warrant. The court documents actually spelling out a months-long investigation into Estrada, who it turns out was being tracked by a violent crime task force for selling illegal narcotics. Detectives followed him across the Twin Cities and found evidence that both he and his wife, Shannon Youngworth, were sending money to Mexico. On January 24th, officers tracked Estrada's truck to a storage facility in Golden Valley and wondered whether that was a spot where he kept the drugs. 2 days later, Estrada, his wife, and his son were shot dead. And according to these documents, 911 dispatchers heard someone on the phone asking about money. As for that...
All right. So as you see, they found all of these substances in that storage unit that was tracked by cops. So they had been under surveillance before that. So the cops had been keeping an eye out on them, and it sounds like they were very close to an arrest of Mario. But before the cops was able to move in, these guys, I guess they must have got the drop and found out that he had this activity going on, and they went to go try to get it. All right. So let me pull up some more information that I was able to uncover. Now, as it pertains to the son, he was not connected in this in any way. There was a lot of reports of, you know, his activity, and it showed that the son was not connected in this ring of sending money back to Mexico. The son who lost his life, the 20-year-old boy, was a hard-working guy, and he was supposed to be at work that day. So, unfortunately for him, he normally at that time would have been at work. But the night before this all went down, his boss wrote him a text message and told him that because the workload was slow, that he didn't have to come into work. Now, let me pull up this for you guys that I was able to pull up on the Sun and read to you guys what it says. So in this post right here, it says, 20-year-old Minnesota man killed during a house invasion by a suspect dressed as a UPS worker was a kind, caring person who was home at the time of the attack only because he had an unexpected day off from work. Jorge Reyes lived with his mom, Shannon, and his stepfather, Mario, in Coon Rapids, Minnesota. All three were shot to last Friday after the noon local time, when a man wearing a UPS uniform came to their door and was able to get inside the home. Prosecutors said in a criminal complaint, 2 children under 5 were there, and they were the siblings of him. And it says they were also at the home, but they were not physically harmed. All right, so that is the first post that I found. All right, so this right here was his friends. Basically, they had a vigil for him, and they were basically honoring his life. So in this, it says, Reyes worked long shifts at a tree removal company and normally would have been at work on that Friday afternoon. A friend since sixth grade joined and who worked at the same company said that he had got him the job last year. The night before Reyes was killed, one of their bosses told him to take the following day off. It says he had texted Jorge on Thursday telling him that Friday was slow and that he definitely blames himself a little bit for what happened, but we all know that's not how it is. So I guess the boss was feeling guilty that he told him not to go to work, because had he not told him not to go to work, he would not have been there. Friends describe Reyes as he was deeply devoted to his family, always ready to help his mom with errands or care for his younger siblings. They say he loved anime, video games, and playing sports, and he doted on the puppy he had recently gotten. So the puppy that was in the footage where you seen him say, it ain't a big dog, they say that he had just recently got that puppy. So let me, that's in this one right here. So you see him and the puppy together. Now, I was able to find a post from one of the family members. I redacted their name, but, he was deeply loved by family. This is the sister and aunt of him, and she posted to social media, and she said, "My sister Shannon and nephew Jorge, you will be missed but still loved. We pray that your souls are rejoicing in the presence of God in his glory." So she shared images of them. She shared several images and posts of him, and I thought that the younger child was a girl, but when I looked at this with it unredacted, it looked like both of the young kids it looked like boys, like both of them were boys, if I'm not mistaken, from what I've seen. Now, in addition to me pulling up these posts right here where it shows that, they were deeply loved, they had a lot of friends and family who were mourning the loss of their death. There was people putting up birthday posts. There was people, having all type of different posts mourning their unaliving and everything like that. Now, let's move on to the suspect. So one of the suspects decided to speak out, and that is the younger guy, okay, with the dreads. So if you see this guy right here, his name is Amari. Amari decided to take to social media and basically claim that he is innocent. So he took to social media with a post where he is saying that, free me, free him. Okay, he said, "Free me, I'm innocent." So let me pull that up. So this is a post shared to his Facebook account. And on his Facebook account, it says, "Condolences to that family. Free me, I'm innocent, and I'll never be done fighting." And then somebody who shares his same last name says, "It's free you till it's backwards, lil' cuz. Ish happens and we all make mistakes. Ain't nobody perfect as long as you and God know the truth." Okay? And as you can see, this post has 1.2 thousand shares. And if you click on the shares, people are cooking him left, right. People are going ham on him in the shares because he limited the ability to comment. So you can't comment on this post if you're not approved to comment, but he does have it to where you can share the post, and he made it public. Now, going through his pictures, it appears that he has a child. It appears that he was also a struggle rapper, and he post where his mother, she always comments under his post, "Free my baby, my baby." Okay. So in a post on his social media, he shared a picture where he was on a video visit with his son. And in the comments, you can see his mom posting, and his mom says, "Love you, baby. Free my son." Okay. The mama say, "Free my son, free my baby." And in the caption of the post, in the caption of the post, you see he writes, talking to Quay Quay through jail cells from Securus. And I'm like, listen, sir. Listen, sir. Now, your mama or whoever failed you, please don't already set this boy up for failure before he can even have a chance at life. Lil Quay Quay, you on the phone with Lil Quay Quay? Please, no. We want success for him. We want better for him than what you had for yourself. And I'm going to need a better nickname because Lil Quay Quay, no. You on the phone with Lil Quay Quay? Mm-mm. We need something else, something that sets him up for success. All right? So this was, what was the date on this? So he posted this last year in February, and this was like a month after he had got arrested and a month after the incident. Well, since the incident, he has cut off the blonde hair and the blonde dreads, and now he has black hair, okay? So he no longer has the blonde hair. Now he has this black hair, and he often posts that, you know, free him type pictures. So one of his family members snuck a camera in the court. They took a picture of him, and he captioned the picture, "Trials and Tribulations." And his mom is in the comments, "I love you, baby." Another person, "Head up, chest out, little brother. Stay strong, little bro." All right, so his family is in full support of him on his social media as well. Now, another post, he thugging it with the guys on a video call. Now, another delinquent, he's throwing up gang signs. I kind of tried to blur it out a little bit, but he posts up another post on his social media where he's looking like he's thugging it in there. He's gained a little bit of weight, and it says "bigger, better, and stronger" as the caption, and his mom is under their post with a heart. You know, just missing her baby. And then someone says, "Bro getting buff," and then his mom says, "Call me, Mari." All right. All right. And then here is another post that was shared to his social media. And on here, you can see this is him at another court date. And it says, "I'm going out with a fight and not like a sucker. Round 1, free to face." Okay. So this was just a week ago, where he's smiling, his family is supporting him, and he says, "I'm going out with a fight and not like a sucker." All right. And under the post is his mom and his family supporting him as well. And these are the faces of the men who are responsible for murdering that family. So I just wanted to bring you guys the facts of the situation, bring you guys the information, because there was a lot of people wondering what would have these men target this home. Why would they think that there would be money there? And to answer everyone's question, it is because the wife and husband were running narcotics and sending money to Mexico. All right. So y'all let me know what y'all think down below. If you guys have not hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also, if you guys, I'm not sure if this video is going to monetize or not, being that the graphic nature of it, make sure you guys are supporting as well. So here's my website. And if y'all want to donate to the channel for my hard work and my research skills, definitely donate to my Cash App as well. All right. So I do these stories because, you know, I'm interested in true crime. I'm interested in the facts. And I know that you guys want to know the details as well. So I tried to find as much information that I could and give to y'all. Now, I was going to be petty and show the mom's social media because she got a post where it put me in the mind of Friday after next when he said, "Tell your fine daddy I said hello." The mama got a picture like that and it got like a caption. And I was like, I ain't gonna do her like that. But anyways, so thank y'all for watching. Hopefully you guys appreciate all of the work that I put in to find all of this information. I was going from page to page to page and looking up video after video to see which, you know, one best suit to share with y'all. So y'all, it's a mess. Y'all said, show us. Oh my God, the mama child. I would just read y'all the caption of the video. The caption of the picture. The caption of her picture says, "I'll make your toes curl up, baby." Child, a mess. I ain't gonna do her like that because that picture is a mess. If y'all look on social media, y'all find it. But anyways, she biting her lip. And she said she gonna make their toes curl. Child, I'm not about to play with they baba. But anyways, I'll catch y'all later. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below. This is a horrible, horrible situation. Unfortunate situation. And the actions that you have do not just affect you. It affects everybody around you. The actions of Mario dealing with allegedly dealing with the cartel, running these narcotics, having this storage unit is why these men wanted to target them and take it. And it affected their toddler children for life and caused his adult stepson and her biological son to also lose his life as well. So when you're around guys and you thinking that it's cool to date the guy that, you know, he getting fast money and ooh, he popping bottles in the club and he, you know, living a lifestyle. A lot of stuff come with those lifestyles. Don't be a casualty of a situation running behind people that's getting fast money and all flashy and all of those things because you could be caught in the middle of some mess. All right. So that's all for this video. I'll catch y'all on the next one.